Hello guys and welcome back to my channel for another episode of Started From The Bottom. Last time out we kicked off our Premier League season having been ripped apart in the summer after losing the Champions League final to Real Madrid. It's been an interesting one. We've been on a nice little run at the start of the season. Hopefully that can continue now into our Premier League game and the first game in our Europa League campaign. Let's jump into today's episode. So guys, last time out we would have gone through all of the ins and outs of the summer transfer window. We would have kicked the season off with a 2-2 draw against Bournemouth and then beating Watford 1-0. We've not been fully convincing so far. Since then we've secured another 2 1-0 victories. This first one against West Brom, Pierre Ngongang with the goal, and then we snuck through against Leeds with an own goal. Yeah, it's not been a great start. Obviously we've had our Europa League group drawn. We're taking on Valencia, Rosenborg, and PEC Zwolle, who we kick off our campaign with today. In terms of the Premier League, we are currently 5th. We've got a game in hand over Arsenal and Manchester United as well, which if we do win, we go above those two teams. You'd like to think that Everton would drop away, but everyone else in and around this sort of area will most likely stay. The main thing that is happening this season, though, guys, is that Liverpool are currently 18th. Yeah, played 4, drawn 1, lost 3, -4 in the goal difference. They've lost to Tottenham, they've lost to Chelsea, and they've lost to Watford with their 1 draw coming against Leeds United. Having won the Premier League the last 2 seasons, or last 3 out of 4 seasons, however many you want to say, pressure's on Liverpool to come back, and I'm sure they will. But the pressure is definitely on. So we take on Fulham in the Premier League today. Patrick Vieira, manager of Fulham. Okay, cool, sweet. So we go into the team selection. This is the team. A few new faces in here. We've got Bailey in goal, Rivas, Emmanuel, Amakanji, Merco, Bilbao, Ilderton, and Gongang, Chukwuma, Fury, and Dondon up front. Got a couple of injuries as well. Jamal Blackman and Leon kind of struggling a little bit. Got a couple of options on the bench should we need them. We will submit the team. We will get into the game against Fulham. And hopefully we can continue our decent little run in the Premier League. It'd be nice to score more than a goal, wouldn't it? Starting to be a lot of new gens in this team, or in these teams now. Italian there, he looks okay, nothing too special, nothing too outrageous. This guy looks quite good, deep line playmaker, Spaniard, former Barcelona player. Okay. George Douglas, he looks very nice, listed as a wonder kid. He's a professional perfectionist. He looks quite good. Could be someone we take a look at moving forward. Thomas here, the 19-year-old, again, someone who I've already scouted, as I've obviously been trying to bring in the English players, and I've also noticed this guy in the Velez kit. So Velez do produce some really good players, so it's interesting to see some of these guys. We will go into the dressing room. The instructions are already set. I'm going to agree with Van Nistelrooy and encourage the players. As I said, hopefully it'd be nice to score more than 1 goal. But if we keep winning games 1-0, I don't actually mind. Look at the Bath Stadium in all its glory in the background here. Ilderton with the free kick over to Rivas. So close with the initial set piece, heading over from the Peruvian right back. Another set piece then. Ilderton with the ball in, looks for Amakanji, doesn't get there. Wins the 50-50 and tries his luck. Fires into the crowd behind the goal. Merco on the throw. Ball in, Fury gets there, Dondon's definitely offside there, isn't he? Yeah, I thought as much. It was going to be a good goal for Dondon. Would be nice to see him open his account. I don't think he's scored for us yet this season. He is offside. Felix Fury doing well in the air. Dondon gets in and finishes ahead of Jaskalainen, but was flagged offside. 30 minutes gone here. Fulham have a chance of their own. That's poor from us. Douglas gets the opportunity, first shot of the game for Fulham, but Bailey is on hand to make the save. We've had 10 shots and we've not hit the target yet, which is very worrying. Chukwuma with the ball. Out to Bilbao on this right-hand side. Bilbao into the penalty area. Ball across towards Dondon is cleared. Okafor gets it into Ward. Mirko heads back to Beatty. Amakanji out to Mirko into Ilderton. Out to Matthias Bilbao on this right-hand side. Runs at his man. Goes past him into the penalty area. Back to Dondon. First shot is blocked. And Fulham get the ball clear. Mirko with the set piece. Looking long. Carter Vickers gets there. Pumps it long himself. Rivas gets it into Bilbao. Overlap from Rivas, but Bilbao spins his man. Ball into the penalty area towards Dondon. Doesn't commit to the header. Doesn't get there. Fulham get the ball clear, but we get it back. Rivas this time with the set piece, with the corner delivery. And then Gongang. How's the man not scored there? I'd like to say that is a very dominant performance from us in this first half. We've had 16 shots, but we've only got one of them on target. It's one of those things that if we have Valentin Vega instead of Dondon up front, I think we'd be doing a lot better than we are. Actually start blowing teams out, because we are creating some really good chances. Ilderton, set piece, goes wide, massive chance, goes begging. Another shot, another one off target. Emmanuel picks up a booking. Matthias Bilbao is actually playing pretty well on the 7.3. Is he going to be the man to drag us through? It doesn't look like it's going to be Dondon. Bilbao with the set piece though. Dondon heads over the bar. This wonder kid from Monaco not doing the business so far. I'm going to have to make some changes. Aït-Nouri's going to come on for Mirko, who's actually having a poor game by his standards. I think Leon's got a knock though, so I'm very hesitant to bring him on. But Barbagatella can hopefully be the man to get the goal. So we've taken Dondon off. Massive signing in the summer from Monaco. He is listed as a wonder kid. How has that not gone over the line, referee? VAR, anything? We're going to see it. I can never see from this angle, from the TV angle. We'll just skip it. Apparently, it's not gone over the line. 15 minutes of this game to go, and Gongang's got a massive knock. We're going to bring on Phil O'Neill for the last few minutes of this game. 10 to go. Absolutely dominated Fulham here. And our trouble at the moment is just putting the ball in the back of the net. It's as simple as that. Amakanji then into Ilderton. Back to Rivas, into the penalty areas. Cross gets blocked. Amakanji gets there. Good cross from the Belgian. It's cleared. And Fulham get the ball clear. Aït-Nouri's going to get the ball here. What is the Frenchman going to do with it? Batters it long. Phil O'Neill wins the header. Back to Ilderton. Ilderton into Chukwuma. Chukwuma's advancing. Edge of the penalty area. Strikes into the hands of the goalkeeper. 28 shots. 7 on target. We cannot score enough. That is disappointing. Dondon really, really not getting the job done here. We remain unbeaten. Bilbao shines as we fail to win. 6 unbeaten, as I said. We are unbeaten. We've not conceded in our last 4, but we've only scored 3 goals, which just is not good enough. Okay, let's advance forward, and we go up into 3rd, actually. Touching distance of everybody. Chelsea, the one team, 4 points clear already. Played 5-1-5. Fair play. Who is the Chelsea manager right now? Guy got sacked from Barca. Interesting. Reece James got an injury. They're saying it's because of our heavy tackling. I don't think that is the case. We will advance. We will be back for our Europa League game in just 2 seconds. So here we are. This is the start of our Europa League journey. We are kicking things off against PEC Zwolle, the Dutch team. It's going to be an interesting one. Obviously, we were in the Champions League last year. It's our first taste of European football. We got to the final. Arsenal are the holders of the Europa League, and the final is in England. So fingers crossed we could get a little bit further through. The process, and we get to the final again. I'm not actually going to make any changes. Dondon needs to make a breakthrough. Matthias Bilbao is wanted by Leeds. They can shove it. Dondon also not familiar with what? He's awkward at advance forward. Nah, we're not having that. You learn advance forward, Dom Dom. We have a couple of players who aren't fully used to the roles. So yeah, the team hasn't changed. Beatty, Rivas, Emmanuel, Amakanji, Merco, Bilbao, Ilderton, and Gongang, Chukwuma, Fury, and Don Don. Right. We need to start scoring some goals, and hopefully this game in the Europa League can be that catalyst to helping that happen. Okay, so I've had a look at the Zwolle team, and I don't recognise any of those players at all. So we've got the assistant to do his thing pre-match, and here we go. Wow City in the Europa League. Let's get things off to a flyer, shall we? We were very positive in our Champions League group last year. We won all the games, so fingers crossed we could do the same this year in the Europa League. You'd like to think so. Obviously, the slightly reduced level of opponent. Yeah, the slightly worse level of opponent. You'd like to think that we could get a couple of nice, like, confidence boosting games here. And Gongang with the ball, left-footed, nice over the top to Don Don. The defender misses it. Don Don gets in, goalkeeper comes out, and the Frenchman slides underneath for his first goal of the season. First goal for Bath comes in a European competition. So I'm actually quite pleased with that. Good to see him get off the mark. I am going to flick to cautious because we don't want to get hit on the counter. We are the away team after all. Chukwuma wins the ball there. Back to Emmanuel. Into Rivas. Back to Emmanuel. Ilderton pulling the strings in the middle. Looks the ball out to Don Don. A little bit wayward from the Australian there. Not such a good pass. Fleming advances with the ball there. And Gongang gets on it again. Another ball over the top into Don Don. And that is right. Okay, so whilst that is a good save, that is a chance that my centre forward should be scoring. That is the chance that Valentin Vega buries last season. We get the ball in the back of the net, and Gongang has it in, but the referee disallows it due to offside. Felix Fury winning the ball in the air again, and Gongang putting it in with his right foot. But coming in from an offside position. Merco on the throw, in towards the penalty area. Foul's been given. Is that a penalty? It is a penalty. Who is stepping up to take it? Looks like Don Don. It is the Frenchman. And he makes no mistake from the spot. Makes it 2-0. This is just what I wanted from Lewis Don Don, actually. A confidence boosting performance, get a couple of goals in the Bath City kit. That is lovely, tucked in to the corner of the goal. Fair play, Frenchie. You get that one you deserve. We go back up to top in the group. Looks like Valencia are winning 1-0 against Rosenborg. Hopefully we can put a few more past this Dutch side here. Gongang into the penalty area, goes for the shot. Goalkeeper makes the save. Bilbao set piece on the other side now. Right-footed free kick. And Emmanuel Rivas gets the ball into the back of the net. And it's been disallowed again. Referee wants a word with Amakanji. We've had another goal disallowed. We've had 2 goals disallowed. We're 2-0 up. And we've had a penalty. Pushing it was what it was disallowed for. Zwolle have their first opportunity. And it's a poor one. In actuality, they just hit it straight at Beatty. Easy one for the Ivorian to save. Looks like we're going into half-time here. Time ticking away in this first half. We've been the much more dominant team. 2 goals inside the first 20 minutes. Really stamping our authority on it. 15 shots, but 10 on target this time. So whilst we're hitting the target a bit better, not necessarily converting them as much as I'd like. But 2 goals for Don Don. That is all I can ask from my centre forward, getting on the score sheet and hopefully boosting his confidence. We're playing some nice stuff as well. Ilderton here, out to Merco. Don Don gets up but heads over the bars. Something that I'm hoping that Don Don can add to his game as opposed to what Valentin Vega was doing. Vega was very much looking to break the offside trap all the time, but Don Don's that little bit more of a physical presence. So I'm hoping he can score us a couple more headers this season. As the Zwolle goalkeeper has the ball. Punts it all the way right. but Emmanuel cuts across and wins that. Rivas filling in for him. All over the top to Matthias Bilbao. If Matthias Bilbao squares that, that's an easy tap in and an easy hat-trick for Don Don. But the Argentinian is greedy from time to time, opts to go on his own. Whips the corner in this time, they get the clearance, and that is the end of the highlight. 7.5 for the opposition goalkeeper. Is actually 7.6 now. It's absolutely a phenomenal rating for goalkeepers in this game. 20 minutes of the game to go. We will make some changes of our own. I'm going to keep Don Don on, I think. Felix Fury, you can have a little rest, my friend. Matthias Bilbao is also a little bit tired, so we'll move Ildriton out to the right, and we'll bring Christian Muzo on. And then in terms of defenders, I think everyone's fine there. Actually, let's give Zola a little run out. Zola, you can come on for Emmanuel and make your Champions League debut for Bath. Chardouin Zola, what a name. Love it. 15 to go, 10 to go. Team doing well, looking very comfortable. As I said, we're not conceding a great deal of goals this season, but the main issue is that we are not scoring enough. Goalkeeper for the opposition there with a 7.7, considering he's conceded 2, I think that basically goes to show you all that you need to know. I'm going to say I'm happy with the boys there. Well done. We kick off the Europa League with a win. Prize money nowhere near as good as the Champions League. 2.3 million in the Champions League for a win. 500 or just under 500k for a win in the Europa League. So it's not all to be sniffed at, but it's not as good as the Champions League, is it? Zola makes his Bath City debut. Classy Don Don on form. I'm going to say he was superb in front of goal. He's up to exceptional now. And the France boss is looking at Ngongang and Don Don for his next French squad. Interesting. Let's complete this round of fixtures in the Europa League then. See if there's anyone who is massively standing out. I saw Lyon won 4-0. It's a big enough result, I suppose. Okay, guys, so we've jumped into the schedule, and as I've said before, we are unbeaten to start the season. A very nice start to the season, albeit we are not scoring enough goals. I am going to play a little bit of section of this offline. I'll bring you back for the Europa League game against Valencia, which is probably going to be the group-defining game, and the Premier League game against Manchester United. If you have enjoyed today's video, guys, don't forget to drop a like on it and subscribe to my channel for daily Football Manager content. I will be live this evening with another episode of my Tier 10 to the Prem save live on YouTube. So hopefully some of you guys can stop by from 7 PM. Hopefully, I'll see you guys there.